Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture series on chemical process plant design and economics. Myself Jaimin Pandya, assistant professor in chemical engineering department of LJIET Institute of Engineering and Technology. So in this lecture we'll start a new chapter which is a depreciation. So what is meaning of depreciation? Depreciation is a measurement of decrease in value of property with change in time. An analysis of cost and profit for any business operation require recognition of fact that physical assets decrease in value with age. The decrease in value may be due to the physical deterioration, technological advancement, economical change, or other factor which ultimately cause the retirement of that particular property. So depreciation is a measurement of decrease in value of property with change in time. To understand this, let's take one example. If you are going to buy a new car which worth is 10 lakhs rupees, after using that car for 10 years, that car value becomes 1 lakh rupees. So there is a change in value of that car is a 9 lakh rupees. If when you are going to buy car, value of that car is 10 lakh rupees, after 10 years value of that car become 1 lakh rupees. So 10 lakhs minus 1 lakhs is equal to 9 lakhs rupees. So this 9 lakhs rupees is known as a depreciation for that car for given 10 years. So this is a basic meaning of depreciation. Depreciation is a measurement of decrease in value of any property with change in time. There are mainly two types of depreciation: physical depreciation and functional depreciation. Physical depreciation is a term given to measurement of decrease in value of any product due to the change in physical aspect of property. So there are various factors that change in physical property, or can say that physical characteristic of any product or assets, such as a wear and tear, corrosion, accident, and deterioration due to the age of element or product are all the case of physical depreciation. With this type of depreciation, the serviceability of property is reduced because of physical change. To understand this, let's take one example. If we are going to buy a Salon tube heat exchanger which worth is 1 lakh rupees, after using of this Salon tube heat exchanger, due to the corrosion, this heat exchanger cannot further use. So if we are going to sell this heat exchanger at price of 10,000 rupees, then there is a 19,000 difference between sell price and selling price. 19,000 is known as a depreciation, and this depreciation is due to the corrosion in this heat exchanger. Due to this corrosion, this heat exchanger cannot further use. That's why we have to sell this heat exchanger, or can say that there is a physical change in this heat exchanger, or can say that there is a change in physical characteristic of this heat exchanger. Due to that, heat exchanger not give that 100% efficiency, or can say that not that much efficient for that process. So there is a change in physical characteristic due to the wear and tear, corrosion, accident, and deterioration. So change in price of any product due to the change in physical characteristic of any product is known as the physical depreciation. Let's take one more example. A price of car is 10 lakh rupees, and due to the accident of that car, there is a damage in various part of that car. Now, if you are going to sell that car at 5 lakhs rupees, then remaining 5 lakhs rupees becomes depreciation for that car. So there is a physical change, or can say that there is a change in physical characteristic of that car. Due to that, price of that car is reduced. That's why this type of depreciation is known as a physical depreciation. In physical depreciation, the change in value of product due to the physical characteristic. Now let's talk about second type of depreciation, which is a functional depreciation. Depreciation due to all other case is known as a functional depreciation. So there are various factors for functional depreciation, or can say that there are various reasons for the functional depreciation. Depreciation due to the all other case other than physical depreciation is known as a functional depreciation. So there are various reasons for the functional depreciation, such as a change in demand or decrease in demand of any product is known as a functional depreciation, or can say that there is a change in price of any product due to the change in demand or decrease in demand for the product, then that type of depreciation is known as a functional depreciation. Change in product price due to the shift of population center, then that type of depreciation is also known as a functional depreciation. Change in product price due to the change in requirement of public authority is also one reason for the functional depreciation. Then inadequate or insufficient capacity for service required is also one reason for the functional depreciation. Termination of the need for type of service rendered is also one reason for the functional depreciation. So these all are reason for the functional depreciation. To understand this, let's take one example. Before 20 years ago, for calling purpose, landline telephone are used, but in nowadays for calling purpose, smartphone are used. Due to this advancement of technology, the price of that landline telephone are reduced. That's why this type of depreciation is known as a functional depreciation, or can say that due to the advancement of technology or change in demand or decrease in demand for that product, that's why decrease in price of that landline telephone, that type of depreciation is known as a functional depreciation. So this is all about functional depreciation. Depreciation, which means decrease in product price with change in time, then that type of change in price or measurement of change in price is known as a depreciation. There are mainly two types of depreciation, such as a physical depreciation and functional depreciation. Physical depreciation, which means decrease in price due to the change in physical characteristic of any product, is known as a physical depreciation. Or functional depreciation is due to the advancement of technology or decrease in demand or change in demand of product, change in requirement of public authority. So these all are reason for the functional depreciation. So now let's talk about various types of fundamental definitions which require to develop knowledge on depreciation or which also useful for calculation of depreciation. So let's start with the service life. The period during which the use of property is economically feasible is known as a service life of property. To understand this, let's take one example. If there is a car which worth is 10 lakh rupees and if you are going to use that car for 10 years, then this 10 year becomes service life for that car. Now let's talk about the salvage value. Salvage value is a net amount of money obtained from sale of used property over and above any charge involved in removal and sale is not considered in salvage value. So salvage value, which means net amount of money obtained from sale of any product. So if you are going to purchase new car which is a 10 lakh rupees and you are going to sell that car after using 10 years in 1 lakh rupees, then 1 lakh rupees becomes salvage value for that car. Now let's talk about the present value. The present value of assets may be defined as a value of assets in condition the time of valuation. Now let's talk about the book value. The difference between original cost of property and all depreciation charge made to the date is defined as a book value. Book value, which means difference between the original cost of property minus depreciation till date. Now let's talk about other various fundamental property or definition, such as a market value. The price which could be obtained for the assets it were placed on sale in market or considered in open market is known as a market value. Now let's talk about the replacement value. The cost necessary to replace an existing property at any given time with one at least equally capable of rendering the same service is known as a replacement value. Now let's talk about the various method for determination of depreciation, or can say that evaluation in depreciation method. So there are mainly four types of method for calculation of depreciation, such as a straight line method, decline balance method, sum of year digit method, and shrinking fund method. In straight line method, fixed amount of depreciation deduct per year. That's why the graph of straight line method becomes like this. That's why this type of method is known as a straight line method, because it's give straight line in depreciation graph. In decline balance method, there is a fixed amount of percentage deduct at every year. That's why this type of depreciation is known as a decline balance method. In sum of year digit method, depreciation deduct from original price by sum of the year. That's why this method is known as a sum of year digit method. Then let's talk about the shrinking fund method. Shrinking fund method, in which we are applying interest in depreciation. That's why this type of method is known as a shrinking fund method. So this is how the evaluation of depreciation method. There are mainly four types of method for determining the depreciation, such as a straight line method. Second one is a decline balance method. Third one is a sum of year digit method, and fourth one is a shrinking fund method. So in this lecture, talk about the depreciation and their types. Depreciation, which means measurement of cost for the property which price is reduced due to the change in time, then that type of measurement is known as a depreciation. There are mainly two type of depreciation, such as a physical depreciation and functional depreciation. Physical depreciation, which means change in price of any product due to the change in physical characteristic of that product, is known as a physical depreciation. There are various reasons for the physical depreciation, such as wear and tear, corrosion, and accident. Then talk about the functional depreciation. Functional depreciation, which means change in price due to the other reason from the physical depreciation, is known as a functional depreciation. So there are various reasons for the functional depreciation, such as a change in demand of product, decrease in demand of product, change in public authority requirement. So these all are reason for the functional depreciation. Then talk about the various fundamental definition, such as a service life, market value, book value. What is meaning of book value? Book value, which means the original price minus depreciation. Then talk about the salvage value and various fundamental definitions which require to develop knowledge on depreciation and which also used for the calculation of depreciation. Then talk about the various method for determining depreciation, such as a straight line method, decline balance method, sum of year digit method, and shrinking fund method. In straight line method, there is a fixed amount of depreciation per year deduct from the original cost, where in decline balance method, there is a fixed amount of percentage is deduct per year in original cost, where in sum of year digit method, there is a sum of total year and deduct the depreciation from the original cost, where in shrinking fund method, applying interest per year for the depreciation. These all four are method which used for determination of depreciation, and this is the evaluation of depreciation. We will talk about detail in this all four method in next lecture. So this is all about today's lecture. I am completing my lecture here. Thank you.